What up?
Make a wish. It will come with a consequence.
Sorry, guys. We're fashionably late, as usual. We had to. We're running on margarita time.
And Coors.
And Coors Light. This episode brought to you by Tequila and Coors Light.
Oh, yeah.
We're back in action. It's hump day. Can we hear a little bit in the chat? Let's hype it. Let's hype it. Sorry we're late.
Are we gonna do a hump day
Hump
pick
to
a card
hump,
reading?
hump to hump, hump.
I did a question on my channel. Do people want a sex reading, career, or destiny? Guess which one won.
Sex reading.
So sex tied with finance at 24%.
Of course, North Node in Taurus,
and then
Mars in Taurus.
Destiny got 50%.
Oh.
Yeah. And so what do you think of this? So like the first three were pretty positive. The last pile, their destiny was the 5 of Cups. I try to make it not as negative because I don't think it's all
Don't
bad.
be crying over the fact that it didn't play out the way that you thought it was going to play out, is what I would say. What's up, Jessica? What's up, everybody in the chat? Thank you guys for waiting for us. We appreciate it. Welcome to the Midheaven Live. We shoot this every other week as we film new podcast episodes. Hopefully you guys liked both of our 4th of July episodes.
Those are iconic.
No more smoking pot and filming the podcast. That's the conclusion that we've come to.
She just released a new song too. That's interesting.
Did she?
With Lil Durk and Ye.
That's why I love hanging out, Mike. I get like my hip hop and rap insights.
And I still live under a rock. But yeah. I know a little something. And that's from social media.
Sex tied with finance should be a fetish. What's going on, guys? What's up, Kristen? What's up? Is it Taya? Taya
LaRouche.
What's going on, guys? It's that time again. If you want to get a reading, if you are a level 3 member, you are going to get your reading first. It's the very first week of the month, so if you want to cash in on your reading, let us know.
The first week of
You
the
will
month.
get in first. Otherwise, if you're new to our channel, welcome to the darkest part of the internet, where Mike and myself sit on our YouTube live. We do tarot readings, sometimes we do astrology readings, and things get a little wild. It gets a little wild on the hump day.
I can sense it. Someone is gonna have dirty, nasty sex tonight.
Taya, thank you.
Disgusting. You're nasty. It's gonna feel really good. Oh wow. Okay.
Really good.
Yeah.
Did you feel the ingress of Mars in Taurus?
You know what? I did, but I didn't realize that's what I was feeling. And it's so crazy because my progressed Mars is ingressing in Taurus.
Oh, okay.
So there was like a subtle aggravation I've been feeling, and that's what I didn't realize it was.
It was like right when it hit, I was like, oh, I need to like make a sandwich and take a nap. And I like quit working. I was like, that's a wrap for today. It's 1:30. I'm gonna have a snack, take a little nap.
I've been a
little
lot
nappy
more
poo.
lethargic, and it's going through my 12th. That's why I just want to sleep. I don't really want to do
I'm having
shit.
Mars oppose Mars, so I'm like waiting for a motherfucker to come up on me in a parking lot. I'm waiting
Just
for
pull
it.
out the sword. Just
Waiting for it. Yeah. Just kidding.
the twin knives.
That's Mars and Gemini. We're not there
Yeah, that's
yet.
Mars and Gemini.
I like a long, slow stabbing, you know?
And then twist it.
You gotta twist it so the wound doesn't close.
Have it all the way in and then
Yeah.
twist it. I
There you
love
go. That's some real hood shit.
it. Hold that.
You know how it goes. Scan the QR code. If you would like a reading, it's $20 for one card, $40 for 3. We will read you to filth on the internet. We're very excited for that. We take PayPal donations. We also take Super Chat.
Welcome Echoist Expression to level 1. You get videos earlier on Saturday when they come out. So
Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you for that. You'll get the goodies. The next couple videos we have coming out, the next one that we have coming out Monday is going to be on the new moon in Capricorn. We felt like doing it because it's going to be super potent. Then we've got August, so we're going to be doing Leo season that's going to be coming up. And then we did a North Node Uranus through all of the signs, all the 12 rising signs. So you guys are on the up and up with what's coming in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully you guys are digging that content. Just want to say a big thank you to all of our members and subscribers. Sharing is caring. Please give us a thumbs up. Share the stream, and you can leave us a comment if you would like below once this has gone live in the replay. We got a super chat from AR. Thank you. We also have one from Kiki's Crystals. Is there anybody who would like to get their monthly reading? Jessica, we can do one for you if you would like one, or you can hold off. We'll be back in about 2 weeks. We're going to be, well, I guess technically 2 weeks. We'll be back sometime around the 20th. We're going to do our next live, so you can get it now or you can get it then. We're hoping to do...
Get it now.
Can you tell Mars is getting close to his Venus?
Hell yeah.
We're hoping to do another astrology at some point throughout the month too, because everybody really seems to like it. Thank you. Echoist came into a few goodies I had to share with you too.
You're a good person. Sharing is caring.
BD said, I have questions for you guys. What's your question? Let us know. What's
One
going
of my
on?
favorite Tauruses.
What's up? We can start with Kiki and see what Kiki says. She made a donation for a 3-card reading. What's up, girl? She says, love you guys. Y'all the real goats. Just a general reading today, please. We can do that for you.
Let's do it.
So let's take a look and see what's coming up. One, two. Ooh, this one. 3. Oh, that one jumped. Did you see it? You're my witness.
Quick, fast.
Can I get a witness? Whoop. Queen of Wands jumped out. And it's interesting because that does talk a lot about really channeling your own creative energies.
And your inner bad bitch.
Yeah, but just also getting really in tune with your passions, your desires, what you're creating, what you're bringing to life. So there seems to be some emphasis in just like really kind of getting those juices flowing. And this is going to be the Chariot, the Devil, and the Strength
Sex
card.
addiction.
Holy
Triple major.
smokes. We got a
That's
triple
sexy.
major. What can I say about this? I mean, to me, it seems like you're full steam ahead and you're trying to put to rest old devils, old restrictions,
I like that they're having
limitations.
sex.
I'm wondering, like, what's the deal? Are you feeling like you're trying to overcome blocks? Are you trying to overcome, like, old past obsessions, fixations? We've got the Chariot, which is dealing more with Cancer and the emotional kind of guidance. The Devil, which is about Saturnian restriction, limitation, not being able to break free. And then the Strength card, which is about overcoming. This can be talking about a lot of things that are setting up for you during Leo's season. So we just got done talking about this in the Leo episode, that as planets are moving through the sign of Leo, we're going to see an activation of a grand fixed cross. So if you are a Scorpio, pay attention, because it's really going to be saying, where am I shifting more into planning my life, feeling like things are coming full circle? The Devil and the Strength makes me wonder if you're like white knuckling things, and there is a sense of you like getting stuck or falling back into old patterns of limitation, where you're being tempted to emotionally regress. And the Strength card is saying that you're learning that in order to really come full circle and come more into your creative personal desires, your career, right? Because the Strength card can deal with the Sun. It's like you're trying to overcome emotional blocks relating to you and your work, right? In general. Now you have Gemini, I believe, like in the 5th. So that means that you have somewhere around an Aquarius rising, I believe. It could be off by the beginning of a sign or so. So I'm wondering if this is more about you going back and forth with being like, okay, how do I give to this and that? Feeling like you're being stretched between two different parts of your life. I'm wondering, like, are you planning a move? Are you planning travel? Are you afraid of limitation and restriction? Are you having a hard time having fun or making time for creative or for playtime? When 3 majors come up, though, I mean, it's basically saying, like, really pay attention, because there's huge things that are shifting. To me, this seems to be taking place between about June and August. So June, July, August are going to be the months that you're going to see the most shifts. I'm wondering if there's a power struggle going on within the home or the family where it's like part of you really wants to feel like you're proceeding forward with things that you're doing for yourself and for your life, but there's restrictions and limitations and things that are going on for you pertaining to like happiness, joy, having fun, and you're getting bogged down with responsibility and it's delaying things somehow. The Strength card can be talking about parenting or a parent or the responsibilities pertaining to taking care of someone or something. My work is blowing up, but I'm stressed the fuck out. Yeah, well, you know, these are good problems to have. First world problems.
What do you think about this? So the Devil card is the man and the woman here, right? Do you think the woman can relate to the Strength and the man to the Chariot?
Definitely, and I think it's the finding the balance of the masculine and the feminine energy. But I think what's interesting, this is the After Tarot. Somebody just gifted this to me recently. I really like it. I think it's really kind of saying, like, are you going to give into temptation and allow your kind of creative energies to fly? And are you going to look at creative time as a sense of something that's, like, rigid and responsible? Or are you going to give yourself more freedom and, like, leeway to be more expressive, right? Taking chances is something that I think that kind of comes up with these cards. But you got a sun, moon, and Saturn. So pay attention to the full moon in Aquarius that's coming at the beginning of August. That is definitely going to kind of rock you a little bit. And you're going to realize where responsibility needs to be maintained in order to facilitate growth with what's going on with some of your career stuff, you know?
Chariot looks like victory, success, and then Devil is like splurging a little bit too much, and Strength is coming out of those like temptations.
Yeah, and the binds of that.
Mastering it.
It's hard with the Scorpio stuff right now because you've got the Saturn square, the Uranus opposition. Life is wild. You and I are born a couple days apart. So with Uranus in opposition to your sun, Saturn square your sun, things are definitely changing. I'm wondering, are you moving? Are you thinking about moving? What is going on?
So for AR, still haven't heard if I booked the role I've pinned for the shoots. I do have Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So I'm gonna pull another card. This looks like this could be a solid yes, and that things will just move very quickly. So there is maybe deliberation to choose, but it looks like you may not get a yes. They may want to rush things with you, but let me clarify this, see if it's true. Because the Ace and the Eight of Wands is going to be super exciting. It's going to be super passionate.
Allison's got Uranus on her sun right now. Ooh. Conjunct her sun in the 11th. Saturn in the 8th.
Yeah,
square.
Look at that.
I think it's going to happen really quick.
We got 2 more wand cards.
Yeah.
That's wow. So you're going to really be able to see long term from here. And they're good. 6 of Wands means you're going to be, you may be famous. Like you're going to be very rewarded. People are going to admire you, be like, wow, she's so beautiful. And this will really set up more of a long-term path. So you should get super excited.
She has Jupiter on her midheaven right now too.
Oh
she's going to have like a breakthrough thing that's going to happen in August. And she's going to be like, what?
Huge breakthrough.
I think she might have to travel with those wands though. You know?
They might fly you out.
First class.
It's going to open up a new opportunity for sure, which is beautiful.
First class is what I want to see for her.
They did say once they decide I will, yeah.
Have to run to a fitting. Yeah, you're going to have to run to something. There's going to be something that's going to happen very quickly for you.
So I'm going to pull 5 piles for the hump day reading. What kind of humping will you be doing? Will you be humping the air, a pillow, a person, a dog? Will the dog be humping you? We do have these 5 piles here. And we do have the Queen of Wands sponsoring this. So
lots of Queen of Wands energy coming out today.
You're either this Queen of Wands laying it on someone or the Queen of Wands is going to lay it on you. Okay? So this could be the attitude, approach, or a figure. All right. So for pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For pile 1, we got the High Priestess. Let me just put them up right. Fuck it. So the High Priestess is overcoming doubts in your intuition, but you could be intuitively led to some sex. I was going to say P or D, but you can be intuitively led to some passionate moments. Normally the High Priestess could be psychic connections that don't make it out the ground, but I really do get the sense this is going to be a spiritual lovemaking section. Spiritual in that you'll be led by synchronicities. I've actually had an instance of this where I had a composite moon in Scorpio with someone, and we didn't plan to meet. We met while the moon was in Scorpio, had sex that day, and it was we took mushrooms. It was it was almost as if some higher hand brought it together. This was years ago, but like with the high priestess, this is definitely going to challenge your ability to discern what you can't see and how you really trust in what's revealed to you to lead to you here. And for some of you, you could have sex with the high priestess. So for pile number 2, we have the Two of Wands. Reversed means you may not know what you want. What's blocking you in sex is you may not know exactly what you want, and that can cause conflicts. Two of Wands, as soon as you kind of overcome that, this is going to clear a lot more of clarity per what it is you want, what it is you're expecting. And this could give you, with the Mars and Aries, the onus to just go get it. Okay. Once you've identified what it is you want and you see it, you command it. This is actually really good, I would say, for sex, because it kind of does secure and ensures with good assertiveness you getting what you want. Okay.
I'm on 3.
The devil card, you're getting a devil dick. Okay, look, this is good. This is just like tantalizing sex that's a little bit toxic because it's addictive. So yeah, you're getting a devil dick. But it's also more so really indulging in the act of sex, in the nasty, dirty ways that you want to. No, I don't really consider any negatives to the devil card because this is a sex reading. So the sex card to me is the devil. Okay, so that's really awesome, especially under the Queen of Wands. This, for some of you, may be a temptation, but I think it's not a bad temptation. I think have integrity. If it's, devil card could be, you cheating on somebody or someone married coming at you, but I don't think it's really
Kirsten's like, damn it. I got it both ways.
Fine, I'll take it. You're gonna love it, Kristen.
She's a married woman now. She's a married woman now. So she can't be tramping about town. So it's...
See, that's devil card.
You gotta get nasty with your husband.
Devil
Spice
card
things
means
up a
that
little bit.
whoever you have sex with is tantalizing too.
Just
like
chain him to the bed. That's all you gotta do. Just strap him down.
Oh, we have the Six of Cups. This might not even sex. You might just cuddle and kiss each other in the bed. You might just have it innocent. The sex between y'all is gonna be so deep and pure. But I really feel like y'all might not even have sex. Y'all might just swing each other in the playground. This is a soulmate. You're gonna have sex with your soulmate. So that's going to be dope.
That's missionary? Is that what you're saying?
It's innocent. It's pure. It's like two virgins having sex. It's not the devil card. Two freaks. I love it, the contrast. This one is definitely more tantalizing. This one is more innocent. It's two people who, they're not doing the nasty. They're doing, I love you too, I love you too. So that's what's up. I love that. And for about 5, we have the 5 of Swords. This could be sex virtually. This could be cyber sex.
Breakup sex?
Really?
Maybe, yeah. Because it's like, smashing. I know we gotta leave, but...
Getting an exit smash. I like that. This could also be long distance. You could be traveling for the JJ or the D, okay? And it'd probably be worth it. So this is a good pick a card sex reading. I like that.
I like that both the Devil and the Queen of Wands has both come up in our readings because it tells me that there are some women that are out there that are channeling their inner nastiness.
The Lilith.
Yeah.
The new moon Lilith, I think. Yeah.
We're still in that lunation. This is like, honestly, like this new moon to the full moon in Capricorn, which involves Pluto. And then we're going to have the new moon in Leo and then a full moon in Aquarius. That's going to involve Saturn.
Yeah.
Guys, like the astrology right now is not fucking around. Like everything that's happening for like the next intense. 60 days is this build up to some huge changes and transformations.
Yeah.
Those of you guys who are just tuning in, you get a reading. If you are level 3, if you want your reading, let us know. If you want to join level 3, you can join level 3. Pretty much the same price as getting in on level 3. You're going to get a reading, and you're going to get a reading every time that we're here. And you also support the channel.
For once a month, you mean?
Once a month. Yeah, you're going to get once a month. What's up, Leslie? Drawn to 3 and 4. Well, you can be sweet and salty.
Oh, that's
You can have
beautiful.
both.
Yeah, you can have both. I like
Yeah,
that.
you can be reminiscing on nastier times.
Yeah. You could be like, take that, you
Remember
dirty
that
little...
one time I put something in your butt?
I love that
Yeah.
you interrupted me at the perfect moment because I shouldn't have said that. I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, snap. All right. Smash that like button.
Yeah, give us a like. Let us know that you guys are alive on the other end. Sharing is caring. If you know somebody who wants a reading and they want to be able to get some insight, we are here. Here, I'll smash the like button. Oh, no, I'm not signed in. Otherwise I would. Oh, man.
Soup.
I gotta finish listening to the pot. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello.
Thank you, Space Boog.
You guys let us know if you want a reading.
Can you give me a reading?
I'll give you a reading if you give me a reading.
Yeah, I'll do. You want to go first?
I'll give you a reading.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Split the deck. Okay. Put it together any way you want.
Soup.
Do you want to ask me your question or you just want me to read it?
Just read it. Yeah,
Okay.
you straight.
I see this as a situation where you're really going back and forth as to whether or not you want to be more emotionally vulnerable and tell people how you feel, and if it makes sense for you to put yourself out there and put your heart on your sleeve. But to me, it seems like you have this fear of either rejection or as to whether or not somebody is going to reciprocate what you have to say. Coming out of a period of feeling a little bit stuck or stagnant and feeling like you're not getting enough of what you need. But there's also some second guessing that's like, do I shit or get off the pot? Do I say something now? If I do, are they going to come back around? Or is it time for me to really move on? This deals with physicality. This deals with emotion. So I'm wondering if there's a sense of you like kind of looking at things going like, am I holding myself back by not just putting myself out there and telling people how I really feel? Am I missing shooting my shot in some capacity? What's the clarifier here?
I'm just so mad you're on point. This is ridiculous. Could you shuffle the card and pull one about a person I have in mind?
Sure.
Let's
see what comes up in terms of the person. So it looks like initiating communication in some capacity is like, it's gonna, oops, what was
I've
that?
genuinely been closed
What was
off.
that?
Like, I just don't want to be
Sorry, I'm
vulnerable.
in your crotch right now. I'm sorry.
I do feel stuck too.
Feeling stuck, but also like, it's like, well, how do I get this person's attention or how do I get the point across?
Especially when they've left you on red. Or they respond, but they don't really like.
Well,
talk
Page of Swords is like it's very
Are they
minimal
watching
communication. But I think the Eight of Swords is also like breaking free from whether or not
they
you're
stuck?
feeling like you're getting a response from them. And
Yeah,
I don't
I've let go of that.
I don't see the Eight of Cups as necessarily like having a difficult time moving on, but like kind of being stuck on whether or not you actually got a response from
No,
them.
that's me right here. I'm already gone.
You're like, bye.
Yeah. I said my farewells, and I mean it's not like they responded, but it just they're not letting me in, so it is what it is.
Well, I mean, the Five of Wands makes me feel like somebody's
For
being
now.
a little cautious and a little defensive with like actually letting anyone in, and I
Yeah,
wouldn't take
yeah.
it personally.
True,
and
true.
don't you have like both Mars and Venus? No, Mars is in your 12th house right now, coming into conjunction with Venus, right? So you're going to hear like from a lot of people who are like admirers or people who are like really interested in you out of the blue that you never saw coming. And I think part of that conjunction that's happening with your Mars is that there can be some like union behind the scenes that's really private, but also putting to rest certain connections that we're never going to like actually like come into fruition, if that makes any sense.
Oh man, that was accurate as fuck.
All right, we'll do Micah. What's up, Micah? How's it going?
Shout out to you, Micah.
Here we go. Micah says, recently reconnected with an ex who's a Libra sun, Leo moon, Cancer rising. I'm afraid I may be waiting my time due to his focus on work. Will he make more time for me and I growing in our relationship? He and I, excuse me. I want to ask him about potentially moving in together, when or if he actually shows up for a visit. If he's a Cancer rising Libra sun, his sun's in the 4th house, and there's going to be a Mercury retrograde in his 4th, and there's going to be a decision as to whether or not he could see himself moving in with somebody potentially in the fall. And with Saturn in opposition to his Leo moon, it's like needing to define friendships or a relationship.
Echo's expression, I'll add you back on AstroSeek. I didn't even know I had friend requests. So I'll check that out. Thank you.
Spacebug says, tip your reader, yo.
Like a true Capricorn.
You want to read for Micah?
Yeah, sure. I did pull this reading for you real quick.
Ah!
It actually came in this order.
Yeah.
So this to me looks like you have reached the end of a certain stage. At present, you want to end something prematurely. So you want to do something that's a little bit too soon, and you're going to hold back on that, and then you're going to move. So this is talking about a move. For sure. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's overseas, but I love that you're done with what you're doing. But right now it's just still too soon. And then shortly after, you out here and you're coming up as the Queen of Cups. So for Micah, I'm sorry, that was like,
I'm keeping it very private. I'll just say that. That's
Word.
very, very interesting that it's saying what it's saying. Cause yeah, yep.
I love it. So we have the King of Pentacles, which I feel like is who you're talking about. I don't think he's going to make more time for you. I think he's still very focused on himself. And it's iffy. I think he can once it's on top. He might be very stubborn. And it's nothing personal to you. I think it can still work out. It's just right now he's sorting through issues around his self-identity and concept. I'm going to pull a clarifier real quick too. So I think at the moment, as soon as he overcomes that, that'll clear his issue with all his relationships. And I also have the Queen of Swords, which I feel is you, a lot more objective, a lot more guarded. He could be guarded. He could be very guarded about you because you speak very directly to him. You don't sugarcoat stuff. You keep it very real, and it will cause him to get super defensive. But he does hear it, and we do have the star, so there is hope here. There is hope here.
I feel like just knowing that he's a Libra sun with Saturn being 5 houses to his sun, and the fact that there has been these Pluto aspects in the 7th. One thing you're going to see for Cancer risings is as like Venus and the Sun and Mercury come through his ascendant and oppose Pluto, somebody's going to be like, I'm not playing any fucking games. Like, you're either in it or you're not. Which is interesting because you do have like a lot of Saturn placement, so you can be that person who's kind of saying to him in or out. For whatever reason though, one thing I would say is like, even if you do say what you say to him, especially if he comes to visit you in the fall, I think it's good timing because that Mercury retrograde is bringing up for him, hey, I've been thinking about this, like, could we do this? How is it going to materialize? And a lot of Libra placements are really feeling the pressure to kind of like start focusing more on merger with other people, right? Because they have Uranus in their 8th house to their sun. He's gone through a lot of clearing, especially in regards to like transits in his 7th house. And I feel like being that you pulled the King of Coins first. Ooh, whoa.
Yeah, the Two of Wands there too.
Being that you pulled the King of Coins first, I think it's just talking about his mind being on his money and his money being on his mind.
Right.
And he can have this tendency to be like, oh, I can't do X, Y, Z until I've hit this certain period in my career or I've made X amount of money. And he's a little hung up on like the physicality of things.
Exactly.
So maybe it's about communicating and like saying to him that you have some concerns about whether or not this union is actually going to grow because he is so focused, and that while you admire his grind, you're not really waiting around to figure out if he's going to like prioritize you or not. Yeah. That's me. I walked away from him a month ago and he kept coming back saying that he wants to make it work. Then he needs to make it work. A Cancer rising, though, with all that Libra, is very 4th house oriented.
It's a 7th house Pluto transit.
Well, but also, if you're a Cancer rising with a Libra sun, you're actually going to feel like more empowered and like feel stronger when you are actually living in a partnership, when you have a union, you know? You're going to have like, he will have dominating partners who are going to come in and tell him what's going to be going on
But
within
Pluto,
the house.
fourth house to his sun, makes him very guarded.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, so he just has to trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps saying he wants to pay off student loans first before we
that's
can move
responsible,
forward.
I get that. But
Which makes sense, but I think Libra risings or Libra suns are learning that there can be so much more growth in partnerships and like anything is possible if
Jupiter
you're working
opposite
with
is
another
sun, too.
person. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jupiter opposite of sun.
opening the door for that.
So Jupiter's actually going through his 10th house. So there's going to be a lot of growth going on with his
Career
career.
breakthrough,
So
yeah.
I think that maybe give it until September, October.
I think by fall it'll clear for sure.
I could see him reconsidering and coming back to the
Like a
conversation.
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah. For a lot of like either Cancer risings, it's going to be like, am I reapproaching the topic of living with somebody? And for Libras in general, it's going to be big changes revolving around where they want to live and what they've been thinking about or what they've been holding back and saying in general.
Yeah.
You know? My goodness. What were my cards again?
You got the
World?
The World, Death reversed, and Six of Swords. And the underlying theme is the Queen of Cups.
Yep.
Looks
That
like-
sounds about right. Delaying the inevitable.
Right? But
Delaying the
not for too
inevitable.
long. Not
Nope.
for too long, yeah.
I got about 6 more weeks before I'm gonna be like, pop.
That makes so
Yeah.
much sense. Yeah.
It's gonna be about
yeah.
it's gonna be about that long. And then I'm gonna be like, and this is happening. He just got promoted. Yeah, he's gonna continue to do well. Just watch for these shifts to be building, especially if he's a Cancer rising. Leo season is like fucking money for him because you're gonna have all those planets go through the second house. It's gonna trine his 10th house, and he's gonna have more resources, and he's gonna realize like, wow, this limitation that I've been setting in terms of timing, it's not gonna be the same timeline that I originally imagined. We've got like another 15 minutes or so before we last call on readings. If there's anybody who wants to still get a reading, let us know. We are happy to do readings for you. I'm like
Looks
refreshing everything across the board. It's a gem jewel.
Looks like people want more astrology.
We're going to do astrology. I'm down to do astrology.
Yeah. Someone asked me today if we're doing tarot or astrology.
We can do both.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely harder to do both at the same time,
Yeah.
but we're happy to do that for you guys.
Could do 20 for cards, 40 for 3, 50 for astrology.
You want to do both? You want to do that? What do they call that? Like the lightning round?
Or we can
Get
do
this
it,
guy a drink!
Or we can do it next time if we can.
Yeah, we can do Astro next time for sure.
Astro and tarot. Fuck it.
I'm done. I'm done drinking. I've had
Me
way
too.
too
I'm
much.
literally done.
Do you need another beer?
No, I'm good.
You
I'm
good?
done. Yeah. I am satisfied. Well, it looks like that's everybody.
Yep. If there's anybody else that wants to get in, let us know. Otherwise, we're going to bail early. But yeah, definitely vote and let us know. Would you guys rather us do tarot, astrology, or both? Everybody seems to really like the astrology,
Yeah,
though.
for real.
Is that something that you do pick cards on your channel, right?
I'm gonna start doing more of them. Yeah.
You should do astrology too.
Yeah.
I started doing astro. I do astro on my channel on Saturdays.
I'm actually gonna start. I'm gonna start next week, if not this week.
What
doing
software
astrology.
do you have it hooked up to be able to do?
No, so I just use for now. I'm gonna use, if I do it live, AstroSeek, because you can pull
okay.
the natal chart up real quick.
Is it online?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't used. I've seen that.
I use
haven't used it.
Astro.com, but I'm gonna use AstroSeek to do the readings. Shout out to you, AstroSeek. Shout out to Astro.com.
That's cool. I didn't know that that's something that you could implement into the lives.
Yeah, I just screen share it.
Both. We could do lightning rounds.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of
Let's
them.
do it. I'm really excited though. Some of the next couple episodes and stuff that we're putting out for you guys, it's going to be like really timely. So hopefully you guys are liking it. Make sure that as that content comes out, you guys are sharing it, leaving us comments, things like that. Let's see. Somebody
No,
pop in.
Taya.
What's up, Gail? Taya, did you send something? Let me make sure he didn't miss you.
Oh, just AR.
No, we got just AR. But if you submit a reading, let us know because your name might differ. I'm gonna make sure we didn't miss anybody. PayPal. Let's see. Kiki.
Nope.
No. $20 for a 1-card reading, 40 for 3.
Megan, it depends on your question. If it's general, you'll get the info you need. Great question. Great question.
Oh, you sent it to Mike.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Did you send it for a 1-card reading or a 3-card reading?
I can send that to y'all.
So if you guys are going to be sending it, you got to send it to the Midheaven account. It's okay. It's no big deal. He can send it, but just make sure that you're scanning the QR code below or you're going to the PayPal below. Let us know, Megan. We'll get you in before we call last call. You can do a general or you can be specific, whatever you want. Echoist says, how was your June till now? How was your June?
Mally just sent to me. Oh, it's
Tanya.
been really chill. I finished traveling in June and then...
Oh, my traveling was in July. I've been everywhere this month. LA, Chicago, it's everywhere. In Seattle. Scan the QR code below, or you can go to the PayPal at the Midheaven shop, and you can send that way. We got Niall. Here we go. For Maui, 1 card. Do you have a question, Maui? Anything in general? Thank you. Let us know what your question is, Maui. We'll pull a card for you.
I need to fix my phone screen. I would have to like tap.
Oh no! PayPal isn't updated. No worries. We take Super Chat too. Either or. I don't know. I feel like July went by very quickly. I'm in a 9th house year, so I had the Mercury retrograde in my 9th. All these planets go through my 9th, so I was traveling a lot, been reading a lot. I've been teaching courses. I'm getting ready to teach another tarot course, and I'm doing a webinar. So there's been a lot going on. Maui said yes. What's my love life like this summer? So I'll do Maui, and then you can do Taya. So this is for Taya's love life this summer.
You mean Megan or Mally?
Oh, excuse me, for Maui. You'll get Megan. This is interesting. 2 of Wands. Possibly traveling and going and doing something with another person. Being able to... This is the after tarot, so it looks a little different than the Rider-Waite, but this is basically talking about like seeing what the world has to offer, where you can go, who you can collaborate with, creative projects, pursuits, going places. I feel like if you're traveling, you might meet someone. I feel like you might meet interesting people in other areas, or connecting with people who are going to incentivize you to want to go places. 2 of Wands is like standing and looking at the world and going like, okay, I'm going to pick a place on a map, or I'm going to connect with somebody that's going to be in a different place. But this does talk about the opportunity and the possibility of like having somebody join you on some kind of travel. So I'm wondering, what are you interested in doing? Where are you interested in going? There's the possibility that you're kind of choosing between 2 places, or that you're kind of thinking about places that you might want to go and adventure to, and you end up connecting with someone. This can mean that you're connecting with somebody globally or somebody prior to even getting there. So if you have friends there, if you're connecting with somebody prior to actually showing up, This means that it's a good idea to kind of see like what options are out there or who kind of throws you a line and says, hey, come visit. But definitely with the globe being involved, I think this is a really good indication of like being able to go and meet people in other places. Look for increments of 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Like it might take a little bit of time. Like I feel like there's still some planning that's involved, but you might be able to actually swing something within like the latter part of August. Very exciting.
And then for Taya wanted to know about her love life. Congratulations on just turning 23 on the 28th.
Thank you, Taya. Taya sent one. She sent one to us too. 22222. I like it. Thank you.
Okay, so
So a 3-card reading for her. So what's the deal with AstroSeek? You can add people on there?
no, it just pulls up the date of whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great question. So this is interesting. The full card reversed talks about not being open-minded enough before. This could even be perhaps someone who's just crazy as fuck, but this really with the full card is overcoming limitations in how ready you are to leap forward. I'm going to say this is before your birthday. The Ace of Cups is significant because you're asking about love, and at present, you're spiritually awakening. And this is going to open up opportunity for new love. The Hermit is you not coming out of hermitude, but resting on your own expertise and taking the time within to draw out your unique abilities and skills in order to really be the master, be the expert. So the Ace of Cups is talking about new love. But the Three of Swords is interesting. There could be a sacrifice to maintain this. Could be a new love with somebody who challenges your lifestyle. And, the Three of Swords is heartbreak and betrayal. But given that this is coming right after the Ace, I think this could be coming from someone who used to be heartbroken, or this could be coming with a relationship that will force you to end certain habits. So it's not a bad thing, but it is challenging.
Heart healing.
Heart healing in a sense. I see this as more a sacrifice post this because they have the same shade too. So yeah, that's very interesting.
Taking chances in love, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the full card reversed, because like you're coming out of maybe dealing with someone with a closed mind, or you kind of hesitant to start something new, and there's this Ace here, so it's kind of complicated. But
General admission attendee here. I do not have the VIP ticket at the moment. Well, you can make a donation if you want to get a reading. You don't have to be a member. It's all good. We're charging $20 for donation for 1 card, $40 for 4. We're going to call last call in the next couple minutes. I like that. General admission. How do I get a VIP? Join level 3.
She's Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I bet she has a great head of hair. I love triple Leos. I've only met 2. One's like a little girl, and she's absolutely adorable. And she's like 3 or 4 years old. She loves to play dress up. And the other is a really good friend of mine, and he is like Leo to the max.
Yeah.
Dripping in gold. The other was Mufasa. Mufasa.
As long as he's not Scar.
I mean, everybody's got to be the villain at some point, right?
Shit. That's what Villainairas are for. Shout out to Alice.
Well, guys, if we don't have any other takers, we're going to call it a wrap. Otherwise, we'll be back. We should be back on the 20th, if not sooner. We'll try to get some astrology in here next time for y'all.
We love you too.
We love you too. And thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. We appreciate it. You guys make it possible for us to keep doing what we're doing. I think we're somewhere around 75 episodes now. They're coming out every Monday, so stay tuned for that. Unless you join our memberships, level 2 or 3. You're going to get that early on Saturdays, so that's pretty cool. And the more that you guys are liking, sharing, commenting, and donating, the more content we can bring to you guys. So Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your week, your hump day. Otherwise, I'm sure we will see all of you guys really soon. That's 6 of Swords. Get it away from me.
I just showed you, like, show her that. That's so hilarious. Oh my God.
Otherwise, we'll see all of you guys really soon. Take care. Get that card away from me.